What's going on, people? So we are back for another video. So today going to be doing a video on this Stage 2 C63 that I'm currently daily driving. Long story short, I've just had to put a bit of mileage on the car, so I am daily driving it. It is so bad on fuel. Obviously I'll speak more about that later when we're in it. The weather is shocking. It's rainy and dull. This is actually the best it's been, honestly, over the last couple of days. It stopped raining, but probably only for half an hour or so. As you can see, it is absolutely filthy. She is not no show and shine today. It looks absolutely hanging, but like I said, I'm daily driving it, and to be fair, I'm loving it. It's a good car. I love C63s, like the sound of them and the performance, the looks of them, especially this one in the silver. It's a good spec car, got the pan roof, etc. Premium plus car, lowered on H&R springs. It's good looking. I really like it myself, and you just cannot beat the sound of these C63s when they've got catless downpipes on. So this is a Stage 2 tuned car by EST, and it's running 630 horsepower. It's actually a friend of mine's car. He had it about a year and a half ago. I brought it off him a year and a half ago, sold it to a customer, and then I've just brought it back from the customer because I can't remember, I think he's just bought his first house or something, so he wanted to sell it. So I've brought it back into stock, and obviously it is now available again, like 28,995. It's mega value for money, honestly. I just think that's such a good car for the money now. Honestly, these C63s, the sound of them, I just think it's almost just unbeatable. So this is obviously with the valve open. Let's start her up. So we're just going to dive straight into the C63, get straight into driving it. Like I said, the weather's shocking. It's probably going to start raining again, and we're in a 630 brake C63, so what a shame. I'm sure we'll have some good fun in it. So yeah, let's get in it, let's go. Not sure the neighbours would be too happy if you daily drove this thing and you had to leave house early in the morning, but so we are fresh in the C63. So as you can see, I think you can see on the camera, this great big box. Like I said, I'm daily driving the C63, only for a few days. It's a good car, I love it. I think these are mega cars. Like, the sound is just obviously the best bit about the car. It sounds crazy. It's quite nice because obviously this car's got catless downpipes, a Stage 2 tuned by EST. When you drive it normal and the valves are shut, it's pretty subtle, but you know, even just partial throttle, you can still hear that lovely V8 sound. But like I said, it's not like ear piercing, it is kind of subtle and you can get away with it. But when you open the valves and you put it into, like, you know, Sports Plus or whatever, it sounds crazy, and like the crackles and bangs it does, it sounds nuts. I love it. But yeah, it's a good car. Like I said, I think they're great. It's not very good on fuel in my opinion. I think like a mix of driving, probably mainly driving sensible and then a little bit of driving naughty. It's doing about 250 miles to a tank. I think it takes about £9,500 to fill it up, so it's definitely not amazing. It's pretty comfy to get in. You know, this is a Premium Plus, so it's a good spec car. It's got the panoramic roof, it's got like the Burmeister sound system, it's got electric heated memory seats, so they do come pretty good spec, these cars. And considering now it's basically 10 years old almost, this car, still great looking. You know, it drives nice. You don't get in it and feel like you're in an old car. The only thing I would say with these is, obviously, especially like this, like EST Stage 2, 630 horsepower is a lot of power, and it's tuned by, in my opinion, the best people you could go to, EST. still not like that quick. Obviously it is quick, I'm not saying it's slow, but you know, you might get in like a 520 horsepower stage 2 F80 M3 and they feel pretty lively, you know, they feel quick. And obviously this is like, you know, more power than one of them, and it just doesn't feel that amazing. I think the sound, like I've probably said it 10 times already, but the sound is definitely the best bit about these cars. It's literally been like torrential raining all day. It's been absolutely chucking it down, and then in the last about 2 hours it's just stopped, so it's no longer raining. In my head I was like, oh, it's tipping it down, stage 2 C63, we're going to make a hell of a video. She's going to be doing nothing other than going sideways. But it has actually stopped raining now, and the roads are still wet and damp for sure, so we will still be able to have some fun. I think these are definitely great value for money now. So this one's done just over 52,000 miles. It's got good service history. It's always been maintained well. Obviously tuned by EST, stage 2, catless downpipes, uprated panel filter. It's lowered on H&R springs. It's got a carbon rear diffuser, etc. And I've got this up for 28,995. I think that is great value for money, especially with the factory spec of the car as a premium plus, with the pan roof, Burmeister, etc. I remember when these were like, you know, in the 40s, 50 grand, and now the fact you can get one for under 30 with this mileage, this condition, and all the extra bits on it, I think is really good value for money. Something I have noticed with this car whilst I've been driving it, like just when you're in normal comfort mode, obviously valves are shut, if you just give it like partial throttle, say you've got to like go round something, you can just still hear that V8 grunt, and I love it. Like if I just got, I don't know how well it'd pick up, but just give it a little bit and just, you can still hear it. But honestly, when the valves are open and you put in a Sports Plus, it sounds bonkers. Right, so I thought, let's get the pan roof open, let's get her into individual, and see what she's all about. Just already, I'm at 1800 RPM and you can just hear it with the valve open. Couple little pops. You always get a nice pop on downshift. Honestly. I wonder what she grips like in the wet. Not too bad. That sound, it's gotta be, for a V8, one of my favourite sounding engines. As soon as they got catless downpipes on, they just sound absolutely even. Well, for a change, when I don't want it to actually be sunny, it is sunny. Normally I would want the sun to be out so I can get some good content, but I thought in this car, I don't mind if it's raining, I thought we can just go on an absolute mad one, but the sun is it's coming out, it really wants to be out. I feel like in this video it's just going to be just me going on about the sound of the car, because it is just genuinely the best bit. But I don't think you can get bored of this car just purely because of the sound. Just, you know, you could be chilling for 200 miles in comfort as if you're in a normal car, but then all you do is you just flip it into Sports Plus and then you just got that soundtrack. How could you get bored of that? I do quite like the power delivery from this car. I mean, like I said earlier, yeah, alright, for 630 horsepower, it doesn't feel the fastest of things, but it does go really well. I think being tuned by EST helps. I prefer EST over the likes of MSL. I just feel like, I don't know, the cars always drive better, they feel faster, they just feel right. So yeah, it does go really well. I don't think it would take much to be hated in this car. You can just, it invites you to be an absolute asshole. To be fair to the car, it doesn't actually seem to suffer too bad with grip. Like I said, it is damp out, it's definitely not dry. Second gear, traction off, you get a little bit of spin, but then it just goes. Put it this way, third gear onwards, you've got no issues whatsoever. It's definitely not like the G80 where you have to tame it a little bit. Genuinely, third gear, you could just put your foot down now and it'll just go. I've been following a bus for ages and he's finally just turned off. Like I said, with the grip, it just genuinely grips and goes. Like, it's not as bad as what you'd think at all. Like, second gear, traction off, get a tiny bit of spin and there it just goes. But the sound it makes is nuts. It does go really well. When you start pushing it around the streets, honestly, it feels kind of crazy. I hope it picks that sound up well because that is a hell of a noise. We've made it to a dual carriageway. Hopefully we don't get held up too much. See, third gear, it's gone. Like I say, it's damp out, it's not fully dry at all. Bad time of day this. Everyone's commuting home for work, and then you just got me being at Asborough and some C63. Something I'll never work out when I drive, especially on like dual carriageways, motorways, whatever. Why does everyone just hog the right hand lane? They just religiously sit in it, and half of them aren't overtaking anything. Just move over and let everyone pass. It's even just when you give it the slightest bit of throttle. I love it. I could be obsessed with this car. Honestly, I think it's mega. Oh, Tesla wants to go. Accidentally got in the wrong lane, which meant I had to sneak over. Tesla still wants to go. Let's fucking go, Tesla! Tesla, what happened? So I managed to smoke off that Tesla. Now he's pulling up next to me, and he's definitely going to do me off the line like now. So we're going to come for him again. I've actually got to clear a bit of room to be able to give it a some. God. God. It does go well, to be fair, this car. It does go well. I think it just doesn't, like, I think it's quicker than what it feels, if that makes sense, which obviously some cars are like that. Little bridge. Let's see what she comes out of the roundabouts like. Second gear, traction of. Oh! Oh! Yeah, she feels good, man. Cause absolute chaos this evening. The roads are just so bad, no one can drive. I feel like an absolute asshole in this C63. Honestly, the driving's so poor. What is he doing? Oh. This car would just make your commute so much fun, honestly. Everyone needs a C63. Back on some smaller roads so we can get out of Pan Roof open again. It's mental how much extra sound you get in for a Pan Roof. I remember years ago I had an RS3 Saloon as my personal car. And I wanted one with a pan roof, and I got one with a pan roof, and when I put a downpipe on it and started tuning it, I was so glad I had the pan roof, because the extra sound it brings in is honestly crazy. So I've got a bit of clear road here, so I thought first gear, let's just put away in first gear, traction off, and we can see what actually grips like. Bit of spin and that's it gone. That sound, man, that is nuts. genuinely think if I drove this car around for any more than a week, I'd probably end up arrested because I'm addicted to it. Nuts, it's nuts. I dread to know what this sounds like if it come past your house on a night time, flat out. It must sound outrageous. So I thought we need to make our final bit of sound in this video after I've just been to the shop. It's Asbo, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna get told off in this car, that's for sure. Also, thanks to everyone who watches my videos, likes, subscribes, shares, etc. It's all appreciated. Let me all know what you want to see. Keep commenting, keep telling me what you want to see, and I'll try my best to make it happen. I've got some cool ideas and cool plans for the future, but obviously it's still good to know everything that you'd all like to see. So let me know. I've just noticed we're starting to turn into a bit of a nighttime POV here. Now it's getting dark earlier and earlier. 6 PM it's pretty much dark. There's a load of roadmen here. Damn. So just before I end the video up there, I am after some stock. So if anyone has a car they would like to sell, please let me know. Anything performance modified, also sell some normal bits, 420D, 320D, Golf GTD, etc. I'm open to most things as long as it's clean, good history, HPI clear, etc. I've just sold quite a few bits this week, so obviously need to top back up. Just literally sold this 420D this morning. I was supposed to be taking that to Amsterdam this Friday, but that's obviously going to be no longer. A45S, definitely going to do a video on this car. This was my own personal car a year or so ago. I just brought it back 2 weeks ago. EST Stage 2, 520 horsepower. It's a mega car. This Cupra, really nice car. Also, Pan roof, Racing Line Stage 1. I've just sold that. Literally come into stock, sold it the same day. Still got a few nice bits in there, sat around. Obviously got my G80 sat in there because I'm going away at the end of the week and I don't really use it much anyway, so we've just tucked her in here. So yeah, like I said, if anyone's got anything that they want to sell, please get in touch with me, and hopefully on the next video we'll be doing one on that A45S. So I'll see you all on another video soon.